So, you're a teen. You started going to the gym and you want to get jacked. But nothing's really changing. You're lifting, eating more, and doing everything fitness influencers online are saying. But you still feel out of shape. I've been there, so here's what actually works. Okay, so we've just gone into summertime. 2 to 3 months of absolutely no school, little to no commitment, and just a whole bunch of free time. This is the time we need to be using to level ourselves up, build a better physique, so then we'll be more impressive, more athletic, and more fit when we return to school in a few months. So how do we take advantage of this time? I want you to visualize something with me. Close your eyes right now. Visualize that you return to school on the first day. You're so much stronger. You're no longer the skinny kid that left at the end of last year. You're this new person. You have a new mentality. You're more driven. You're more disciplined, and you have more appreciation for hard work. And you have the physique to show for it. You're jacked. You've really gone through an incredible transformation. Now open your eyes. The truth is, you're not quite there yet. But if you follow the advice in this video and you listen to everything that I try and teach you today, then you will be able to go through this transformation. And in 2 months when you return to school, you will be that jacked guy, the guy that everyone wished that they were. You'll be the reflection of what they could have been if they did actually lock in and focus this summer. So if this is the transformation that you want to go through and you're committed to this transformation this summer, keep watching this video. So what I want you to do right now is stop watching this video and go straight to your bathroom. I need you to take off your shirt and look in the mirror. And be honest with yourself. Are you slightly on the fatter or chubbier side, or are you more on the skinny side? This needs to be apparent to you. If you feel like your mind is going to stop you from being able to make a definitive answer, go find someone that you're close to, a close friend or maybe your brother, and ask them, are you fat or are you skinny? Because the truth is, you will be one of these two things. And once you know that, it completely changes how you will work out, how you will eat, and how your whole transformation will unfold. For example, if you're on the larger side and you need to be cutting down on some weight, you're going to need to be having more cardio in your gym routines. You're going to need to be focusing on getting those time in on the treadmills. Also still lifting heavy weights, yes, of course. But it's so important that you lean down and shred off all of that fat so you can actually see all the muscle and physique that you've built. But if you're on the skinnier side, you need to be bulking up. You need to be gaining more weight, putting on more size, and building more visible muscle. So you need to be eating more, training harder, and taking advantage of all of those extra calories. This might not make complete sense right now, but I promise you, as you keep watching throughout this video, it will all become clear. Alright, so now we'll move on to the training part of this video. The first question that you need to ask yourself is how frequently you should be training. And this is debated online, but I really think there's quite a simple way to figure it out. I mean, at the base level, as long as you're going to the gym once a week, it's better than the guy who's not going at all. But there's obviously more progress you can make by going more frequently. So for example, I go to the gym 5 to 6 times per week. This works for me as I'm a bit further into my journey now, so I can handle all the soreness and I'm good at recovering quickly. But when you start out, you might want to start at a bit less. But you need to remember this one thing. It's not about how many times a week you're going, it's about the consistency. Let's say you can only commit to going 3 days per week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That is completely fine, as long as you do one thing. You can't miss any of those days. If you commit to going Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and every single week you hit a workout on those days, you don't miss a single one, you're gonna make a whole lot more progress than the guy that says he's gonna go 7 days a week, he's gonna go every single day, but ends up getting injured, getting sore, and can only go 2 times a week by the end of summer. It's about the consistency and not just the amount of workouts you're hitting. So pick a realistic amount. Be realistic and honest with yourself. Is it that you can only go to the gym 3 times per week? If so, that's okay. You might make a bit less gains than the guy going 5 times a week, but it's better than committing to 5 when you can't do it and burning out and not being able to continue on this journey. Because this journey is the long game. You can make some great progress across this summer, but at the end of the day, it's something that you're going to carry on throughout the rest of your life. So make sure that you don't quit by setting realistic targets and hitting them every single week and showing up to every single session. Your workout split and exercises you do matter a lot less than your progression and the effort that you're putting into the gym. Let me explain. Although I recommend doing a push-pull legs workout split, which I think a lot of people are already doing and most people are already aware of by now, so I recommend all beginners start with. However, that aside, people are obsessing over the individual exercises. They're watching a video from this celebrity YouTuber here, talking about this exercise, how I got him shredded, this one. They're all contradicting advice, instead of just sticking to the basic compound movements and just basic lifts that are proven to work. To be honest, most exercises work, but it's just about staying consistent with them. You'll see a lot worse gains if you try this exercise from Jeff Nippard this week, this exercise from a different bodybuilder the next, because you're not being consistent with it. You're just trying it once and then moving on to the next, because it's the shiny object syndrome. You're getting excited at the next exercise you see, the next thing you could try, instead of just focusing on what you already have. These movements that you're already aware of, that you just know they're popping up into your mind right now, they're good, they still work, there's no need to switch it up. And same with your workouts split. If you're doing push-pull legs right now, there's really no reason to be switching that up and trying something else, unless you're like 6 months into your journey and you already know what works for your body, what works for your schedule, etc. So for the first 6 months, just pick a workout split, pick the exercises and just stick to it. Follow that path blindly and don't iterate, don't change up things every single day, every single week, every lift, because that will just mess up your progress in the long run and you'll build a whole lot less muscle. Now moving on to your diet. So your diet is really pretty simple. And it depends on what we spoke about earlier, whether you're bulking or if you're cutting. So what you need to do first is go to a calorie calculator. I'll link one down below. And you have to calculate your maintenance calories. This is just the amount of calories you need to be eating every single day to maintain your current weight. And if you're bulking, you want to add 400 calories to this. And if you're cutting, you want to subtract 400 calories. This is the amount of calories you need to be hitting per day. So let's say I'm bulking and I end up at 2,600 calories is what I need to be eating every single day to be bulking up. I take those calories and instantly I want to try and maximize my protein. Protein is the most important macronutrient when it comes to building muscle. As I'm sure we all know, it is the building block of all muscle, okay? So you need to be getting 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. So if you're 100 pounds, you need to be getting 100 grams of protein. If you're 150 pounds, you need to be getting 150 grams of protein. This is a non-negotiable and it's vital for building muscle. After that, then you want to be focusing on your carbs. You need to be getting carbs in before your workout and after your workout. Before your workout to get that energy which will allow you to push harder in the gym and build more muscle, and afterwards for recovery. But focus on healthy carbs. Forget all sugary bullshit. You just want to be focusing on healthy complex carbs. Potatoes, rice, sweet potatoes, all of these foods are great and will help you build more muscle and have more energy throughout the day. And it's that simple. I mean, when it comes to diet, yes, if you're bulking, you might need to turn to some dirtier things, but try and avoid fast food, try and avoid the super sugary stuff. Don't go to Crumble and buy those bullshit cookies, okay? You just want to be focusing on healthy foods. Because at the end of the day, yes, you can look good while still eating complete random shit and just eating a bunch of junk food. We're not just trying to build a healthy physique, we want to build a healthy body, a healthy inside. Right? There's no point looking good if inside we're decaying and rotting. So even though we're focusing on just protein and carbs, the rest of your food has to just be healthy. Come from clean and healthy sources. You might need to eat higher volume if you're bulking, but just keep it clean, keep it healthy. And this will assure that you can look good, feel good, and also make a lot of progress inside of the gym. So, if you're a teen trying to bulk up, stop following random advice that doesn't work, and focus on eating right, training smart, and actually giving your body what it needs to grow. And if you're looking to make faster progress and get jacked in 90 days, check out the top link in the description. I have the perfect program for skinny guys that are trying to bulk up, so I'll see you there.